Hey, yeah, we've been sailing all night long, and now we are just about at our destination. We are at Maui. We left last night and we went from Honolulu to Maui, and it's just about actually really early. It's about sunrise right now, probably like 5 o'clock in the morning. And look at this view. That's the city of Maui, and we're just coming up to the large mountains and stuff. And look at this. If you look at some of the houses right here, I mean, this is really tropical. Let's go out there and take a look what they have out in the island. So we are in Maui right now. We are at I'au Maui State Park, if I even said that right. But look at the mountain views and all that. This
Actually,
one,
Jimmy, right here, right in front of us, this is the natural stone monolith of Kukaimoku, also known as the I'au Valley Needle.
is that a sacred mountain?
Yes, sir. It absolutely is. That is the frozen phallus of Kanaloa, the ocean god.
And what are these?
These are the beautiful valley walls of this extinct volcano.
Unbelievable. I gotta see more.
Look at the way that these gardens are. So amazing. Wow. It's a beautiful walkway with all kinds of different variations of Hawaiian trees. And now look at Is this for real? The sun is just starting to crest up through the mountains, and you can see it just barely ready to pop above the mountains. Wow, this is amazing.
So we are still in Maui right now at the national park. And I'll tell you, if you can see in the background, the way that the sun is just cresting above the mountains. I mean, look at this. This is unbelievable. This is amazing. Yeah, it's nature's way of calling, saying, let's get going and let's really get out there and see what's really going on in this big earth, in these big gardens that just nature has created. Let's go and see what else we can find. My gosh, you never know what you're gonna find in the park. This creation here, you can make an actual art project out of it. My new friend here, Jim, thank you so much. Did you notice he had a paintbrush in his hand? Jim, can you tell me something about what you actually do? You create what nature's already done on canvas.
It's what I've been doing for my whole life. I love it so much. The most important thing is I get quiet, get into the beautiful places in nature, and then I try to capture the miracle that's out there.
I mean, these are unbelievable. Look at this picture. Now, this is not this scenery here. This is down there.
That's right. It's right down in the valley. That's what I call the grandmother tree. And it's an ancient tree that it's a very sacred tree to be able to be next to it.
And how many years have you actually been doing this?
I actually, this springtime, 50 years. It's
Wow.
what I love the most in life, and it's what I've been doing for my whole life. So it's a miracle.
So we got to let Jim go because he's actually in the process of finishing this one. But this got to be finished today, right? You were saying because this is already
this
sold?
This one has to be delivered. You need to put another bird in there, another beautiful white bird.
This is unbelievable. Well, you know something? Your job will never, ever end because you know why? Nature's always changing, correct?
Absolutely.
And it's not only in art, but it's in the real world.
It's a complete miracle. All I'm trying to do is copy a little piece of the miracle. So
If we could only, all of us in the world, have a job like this.
I'm so grateful. And I
Jim,
wish the same for everybody.
Thank you
nice to
so
meet
much.
you.
I am so happy that I met you.
All right.
Thank you. This is unbelievable. So we're up on the top of the cliff up here, and down below, wind is picking up. We must go because they're waiting for me like usual. Let's go. Okay. So look at this. We are 2,200 feet in the air right now. If you look, this, I believe, is where the magic starts, right here in the peaks of Hawaii. Okay, so look at this. We are 3,300 feet right now in Kula, the mountain of Kula. And look at this, right beside a pineapple plant on this beautiful deck. Let's go up and take a look of what they got up here in Kula Botanical Gardens. Unbelievable. This is going to be an amazing day in the sun.
Well, look at this one. Up in the mountains up here at 3,300 feet. This is an orchid tree. And this originated from Hong Kong. And they got it growing up here in Hawaii. Look at the color on it. Look at the cone on this one. And this is a Ladysmith Prati. And its origination is from South Africa. And look at how bountiful it is growing up here along the side of the hillside. And if you don't know what this is, we all use it pretty much almost at least once a week. This is a sugar cane, and this originated from Polynesia. But yep, Hawaii was well known, especially in Maui, for sugar cane. And then of course, it just wasn't cost effective anymore. So now the new lands and everything are developing new ways of growing corn for fuel, and also limes and lemons is some of the things that they got down by the hillside that they're growing on acres and acres of land to cover the loss of the sugarcane fields that just died right off, and they stopped doing it. Look at this beautiful creation. You have fern, you got hibiscus just starting to bud up, and a beautiful staircase bringing you up into this beautiful, beautiful landscaped, potted area. Just look at how the trees and the small little plants and the hibiscus bring out this amazing thing. And if you look, there's actually a hang glider coming down from the mountain. And we might want to get out of his way because he's going to land right here. Look at this. This is Kalu ginger. And this originated from the Himalayas way, way back. But it thrives here in Maui, Hawaii. This is truly amazing. This is Jacob Bean Lily, and this originated, are you ready, in Panama. And once again, growing very well here in Maui. So breathtaking with the color on the leaves as well as the bloom. Holy smokes, guess what I just stumbled across? Are you ready for this? Just watch. What is this?
This is a Jackson chameleon, native to Africa and Madagascar. They actually came to Hawaii as a pet that got set free, and they are well established throughout the islands. So this is a young male. You can tell he's a male because he's got those 3 horns. And right now he's showing us how big and strong he is, not to mess with him.
I don't think he's as big as me, is he?
I don't know, let's see.
Now, does he eat? What does he eat?
He eats bugs. He's got a long whip-like tongue which he projects out and catches things very sticky on the end. And you can tell he's got 2 independently working eyes, so they can look in different directions. Once he sees something he wants to eat, both eyes will lock on the target and he strikes.
Well, I think it's lunchtime. He wants to go back home and have lunch, right?
Yes, sir.
Look at the many varieties of mixed ferns all here on the side of the hill. And look at this, would be a beautiful garden that actually you could create. Those are wooden sculptures. And that brings a beautiful theme here. They could sit just on your bench in your yard to enjoy. Little canopy up above you in case it rains out. So good. Look at how they're thriving here, also on the side of the hillside. Is this paradise? Look at this beautiful pine. Nope, these aren't cones. But there's seeds in them. Look at that. That is truly remarkable. Beautiful color, and looks at the texture on the actual tree. Boy, if I could bring some of these back east, I wonder how they would do. And there's ferns everywhere. If you look over to the right, look at this. It's January going into February, and look at this, hydrangeas. Hydrangeas. We get those all over the place, and look at, they even grow here at 3,300 feet. The hills, there's the bottom of the actual top. Unbelievable, the grasses and the canopy of bamboo that's growing up from the dry river down below. Well, look at this beautiful tree as it just stands there. This tree here is known for its lumber, and can you imagine what it sees from the top of this hill? Look at how big it is, but look at how tall. It's just showing off. I just had a dream. I would love to color this with beautiful white lights and just say, hey, look at me. What an unbelievable specimen of a tree. All right, so you absolutely cannot forget about this. This is a pencil tree. Pencel tree. And this originated from Africa. And now it pretty much shows itself. That's why it's called that name. Phenomenal. So here's a beautiful tree, and the birds actually love nesting in these trees, as you can listen to them. This particular pine is called the slash pine, and it comes from the northern hemisphere. So this here is one of Hawaiian's many endangered species, and it's called the ho'awa. And look at the way it's actually doing very well. Another beautiful tree up here in the mountains, and this one is called agonis, and it's originated from Australia. But look at how it loves to show itself. Small little berries at the edge of the leaves. And it does very well here in Hawaii. So look at what I just stumbled across. Now, can I ask out loud, what exactly is this called? Because look at the sanctuary that these birds have to live in. What is this called?
These are male Muscovy ducks, and they live in the Kula Botanical Gardens. And they don't fly, the males don't. But the mallards, the two mallards down below, they do fly. So they could leave here if they wanted to. But these two look very happy, so they don't go anywhere. Hello.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
Hello.
if I was here, why would I want to leave?
Right.
This is so, so amazing.
Absolutely.
This is a sanctuary for where I would love to live, and I think I am now. Look at this. Check this out. Would love to have this in the garden, but this originated from South Africa. And this particular variety of a tree is called the rocket pincushion. Look at the bark, but look at the color on the flowers. It's thriving with color. This has got a month of bloom. It's so happy here. It's probably not as happy as I am right now. It's happy.
What, the teardrop ferns?
Okay, so on the side of the hill, you can't make it up. Yes, look at this. It's a man and woman made pond, but look at this. You just can't make it up. Look at how many koi fish are thriving in this beautiful, beautiful pond right here. Look at this. And they're all happy. And some beautiful, beautiful plants that are growing out of the pond. Just look at the background. So amazing. It's a forest hill of plants and native plants all put together in a row. What a creation. So you gonna tell you something? Me and Jimmy K. Jr., we've been chilling all day long. And he's checking out look at the background back there. Look at the plants. Well, both of us are done for the day. And I'm gonna let him, release him exactly where I found him here earlier this morning. It's time for a beautiful, beautiful nap. And we're both gonna dream about the garden.